Shrek with another token there.
Yeah, I think it was Shrek's second token.
And
Good job.
Miranda. Shrek is in the top 10 now. He seemed to come out of nowhere there.
Oh no!
Oh.
I want to see your whatever cat emote that you have, because I know several streamers have them. I want them in that chat. As we see blue team with the Seadra, Flaaffy, Jolteon, and red side with Zapdos, Duskull, and Ursaring.
That's right, bring in all of the cat emotes. Sub-emotes are welcome. There's a lot of... I think there's like 4 different sub-channels I can think of off the top of my head that have some type of cat emote. So yeah, Seadra, Flaaffy, Jolteon, again, Zapdos, Duskull, and Ursaring.
Alright, I do want to bring up both Seadra and Flaaffy and Ursaring. It seems like they forgot to grab their keys as they left the house because they're empty-handed.
What are you guys doing? You did not bring any items. None of them even have a move like Thief, so I guess it's just a balancing thing. Which I say, I kind of say that a lot, but it is true. You know, I used to get really confused at why some Pokemons had either no items or useless items, or items like the Macho Brace, which is going to make Zapdos slower.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that, definitely. I think that makes Zapdos even slower than the Seadra now.
That's true, but still faster actually than Flaaffy. So, 3 electric types this match, that's pretty interesting. Electric is not really one of the more common types. But what kind of things do you see? This is actually a switching on match, so you see some more good switching tactics, which is hard to do. When you can pull off a good switch, it's pretty good.
And I also do want to point out, since switching is on, let's look at this Jolteon for a moment. It has Volt Absorb, which means all of Zapdos' stab will go right through because Zapdos doesn't have any flying stab.
That's true. Volt Absorb is a great ability in switching matches. Sim, you know, midnight is when you come up with all of your best dots, so I don't judge. Doesn't everybody come up with their best dots at midnight?
I have a great idea at around midnight almost every single night.
Oh,
and that's to go to sleep. I mean, I think there's no other better.
This is a fitting warning song for Zapdos.
Oh yeah, I kind of just made the connection. That is actually really clever. I don't know if that was a bet or anything, but if that was a bet, good job.
Yeah. Alright, so we're here at the gateway. Now, see if the blue team is going to make the switch right away. Can't quite tell if they're going to do it yet.
I remember when I first got this game, like the first spot seeing as Gateway, I remember like looking at this on my Wii, and I was like so astonished at how good these graphics were. And now I just look at them like, a lot of stupid inputs.
Honestly, the graphics in this game are fine, I mean. So, good switch by the blue team.
Exactly what we said that was going to happen, and it looks like Jolteon goes for the Shadow Ball. And that does a decent amount of Zapdos.
And Zapdos is going to switch over to Signal Beam, and this is going to be a kind of nice hit, but these 2 Pokemon are handling these special attacks pretty well.
Alright, Shadow Ball goes, and this is, at least, if they're saying the same move, is the duel of the 10% chance. Shadow Ball has a 10% chance to lower special defense, and Signal Beam, I think, is either 10 or 20%, to confuse, so we just have to see which one happens first, or, you know, one might go down first. And Jolteon switches it up with a Charge Beam, or actually think about the same move.
I think that's a better move. Zapdos, despite being electric type, you know, it's totally neutral to that, and that's actually a 50% chance to raise special attack, which it just did right here.
And this Jolteon will be able to outspeed Zapdos because of the Macho Brace and take the kill. And this Jolteon is faster than everything else on the red team, so it's going to get a free attack on.
The blue team was actually slightly fortunate there because Charge Beam, the one thing about it is that it's only 90% accurate. I don't know why, it should be 100, but no, it's only 90, so they got lucky with the hit there when Shadow Ball was killed as well. But right now the blue team is on top. They've been playing well so far, and Jolteon's gonna pass his special defense boost to...
What is this? Smogon? In my Twitch Space Pokemon? It's more likely than you think. Alright.
That will not do much to Thunder Punch against Flaaffy. Flaaffy also has static, so Ursaring has got to be careful about being confused, or not confused, paralyzed by hitting it with these physical effects.
Wouldn't that be ironic, though? You go for a Thunder Punch and then you get paralyzed by static?
And even though Ursaring can have the Guts ability, it doesn't have it here, so paralyzed would not help at all.
And that amazing special attack boost that was passed, literally used for one attack, but hey, at least that's still one attack. And Ursaring gets confused due to fatigue.
Alright, so who will the blue team select next? Remember that Quick Feet improves Ursaring's speed. It is confused. But it's still going to be slower.
Siege is pretty fast. And at first I was questioning why they summon Seadra when Ursaring has both Quick Feet and Thunder Punch. But
wait a minute,
hey, I could survive.
I believe that Tangled Feet is what makes you faster when you're confused. I think Quick Feet is like other status conditions.
Well, regardless, that was a live, but then it punches itself in the face with the POW. And now it's Duskull's time to shine.
Yeah, I made a mistake with that ability. I apologize. I should be more on top of him. Duskull comes in with a Charge Beam, and that'll be super effective damage. Will it get the special attack boost? Yes, it will.
Very nicely done.
Oh, Tangled Feet. Tangled Feet is evasion. Okay, thank you.
Alright, Seadra goes for the Muddy Water, but Duskull avoided the attack as Duskull goes for Charge Beam again. Critical hit, super effective, +1 special attack, now +2. I mean, if this Seadra didn't die, I would have just, like, put a crown on his head and proclaimed it God. I mean, that would have been absurd.
Yeah. I think even without the crit, that might have done it because of the boost. Duskull is now +2 on special attack. It's going to have to switch to a different move, but Jolteon's almost done, so Jolteon's going to need a big hit here. Super effective, but not enough. And Duskull can now finish it off with one more hit. Special defense falls.
This Shadow Ball should close out the game. Jolteon goes down, taking a big ball to the face, and it looks like Red Corner will win.
And another underdog victory. The Red Corner wins it with 125%. Definitely not some great breaks for Blue when it came to that Muddy Water. Also, actually that might be 85 accuracy. It's either 85 or 90. But yeah, I know hit most of the time, and it didn't get the job done.
Yeah, Muddy Water, at least in Gen 7, is 85. But they also made a lot of changes to moves in Gen 7, so I don't know if that is the same for...
85 sounds right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same for Generation 4, but it does sound right. And I think you're going to be right. I think we're going to be able to walk into the Pokemon Center as long as everyone switches to up. I know for one, I will always say select.
Well... You can't always rely on everybody else to get it done for you, but no, I'm just kidding. Select is always a good option if you don't know what to do, but I think right now, if you want to make progress, we're going up. I don't know if it's going to take 1 step or 2 to get into the Pokemon Center.
Oh, see, I am an OG member of the Select sect.
Oh, really?
Yes, when the Select sect was really big and Select was selected all the time because of the Select sect, I select Sect into the best of them. And now, not many select Sect exist to this day, but hey, select Sect for the win.
Now, if there's a song that just, reminds you of, just hanging out with your friends on the weekend in childhood, this is one of those songs.
Double Dash is undoubtedly the best Mario Kart game of all time.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that, but no, I love Double Dash.
Yeah, Double Dash is great. I mean, Deluxe is really good. You got
I actually don't have Deluxe yet. Anyway, we have a fragile match here, which, how is this gonna work with Transform? I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that either. Because usually, Transforms, once you transform, sets all of your moves to 5 PP. So I don't know if it'll be set to 1 PP or 5 PP. Because if it's set to 5 PP, then Ditto would be pretty good.
Actually, let's go over what fragile means, just in case this is new to some people. Fragile means that every single move will have just 1 PP. So you cannot use anything more than once. So sometimes moves that you normally wouldn't use in a battle, well, everything here gets used, and you're going to have to think of kind of the best order to use some of these. And I think it does involve a lot of teamwork. Now, I think Ditto, when it transforms, does it just set everything to 5 no matter what? Because
I've seen some messages in chat, and all of them have been saying that it sets everything to 5 PP.
Or I see something saying it'll just struggle. Well, I don't know.
Who knows? Although someone in chat does make a good point. If it's Dialga versus Ditto, Dialga roars and Ditto dies.
Well, that's true.
And I don't think we mentioned what's on each side. And on the blue corner is Ledyba, Dialga, and Haunter. And on the red corner is Hitmonlee, Ditto, and Wobbuffet.
That's true, because if it gets roared out, then it's going to go back to its normal form, and it will not have any. It will not have anything to use at that point. So it's like, I guess it's like Pokemon Go, where it has to struggle with its move. Right? Is that Ditto? I don't know.
Yeah, I think Ditto has Transform and Struggle in Pokemon Go.
Just gave it a struggle.
Alright, I also want to point out that this is a Wobbuffet in a fragile match. That's not exactly the best thing to see.
No, it's not. I think tanky Pokemon are not good for fragile matches. They need a lot of turns, and you don't want to start struggling after this 4. Waterfall Coliseum, we're back here. So, let's see how things will play out. Switching is off this match, by the way.
And we get Ledyba and Hitmonlee out first. And it seems like Ledyba will use Bide.
And Hitmonlee is going to respond with Fling, flinging its Damp Mulch. Interesting item to fling. It's going to do a little bit of damage and no secondary effect.
However, this Hitmonlee does have Unburden, so for its next 3 moves, it's going to be powered up. And then its speed will be powered up. And Ledyba almost goes down, but it gets poisoned. And this poison will take out poor Ledyba.
That is a tough break for the blue team because, it totally took enough damage to counter with that Bide, taking out Hitmonlee in 1 hit. Nope. Instead, we got poison, which completely saved Hitmonlee, and now we have a 3-on-2 battle.
Ledyba was quite the brave, but we press F to pay your respects for poor Ledyba, as Hitmonlee goes for the rolling kick.
This is gonna be super effective. And it's also gonna hit Dialga to flinch. Everything going right for the red team in this match. And all that Hitmonlee has left is Refresh, which won't do anything, so now it'll start struggling after this Twister, which only does a little bit of damage.
And looking at Dialga's moves, It is Metal Claw, Metal Burst, and Roar, and they probably want to save Roar for Ditto, so there's really only 2 moves. I think Hitmonlee might absorb both those moves before going down, so I don't think they're going to be too damaging.
Dark Parallel, in a switching off match, the Pokemon come out in the order you see them. You can't go from 1 to 3, even after you finish.
Alright, here comes Metal Claw. Okay, that actually did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Hitmonlee will definitely struggle itself to death next turn.
And Struggle is actually, I think it used to be normal type, but now it's typeless, so that means that even against the Steel type, it'll still do neutral damage. I believe it's a 30 power attack, so not very strong anyway. And that'll be it. Hitmonlee falls after it uses a move.
So now, what Red Team has to hope for is that their Ditto is slower than this Dialga. The only problem here is this Ditto is holding a Quick Powder and this is Dialga.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Despite the fact that everything went right, seemingly for the Red Team, they still have basically nothing to attack. They have no attacking moves left right now, aside from Struggle, and that Ditto comes back. So, who's gonna...
There goes the
Who's
Ditto.
gonna hang on in this one?
And here comes a female Wobbuffet. Now, however, this Dialga is going to be forced to struggle, so I feel like this Wobbuffet's best move here will be the counter. If, of course, the struggle doesn't kill itself on its turn anyways.
And Roar actually does always go second, but even if it didn't, then it still would have done that. I believe that is only a new thing, like in Gen 3 or 4.
Hey, there you go.
Now, Wobbuffet does have Destiny Bond, which, since it's not the last Pokemon, it's not going to fail. But you gotta use it at the right time if you're the Red Team. If you use it too early, then it's not going to do anything. Hunter will go for Fling.
Ooh, that is a solid critical hit. And the poison. That is quite an amazing fling. However, Enigma Berry coming in, which that's not a berry anyone sees that often. And so, for those who don't know, Enigma Berry heals you by 25% when you get hit with a super effective move.
And Wobbuffet just used Destiny Bond, so I believe that no matter what Hunter uses, I don't think it has anything that's not gonna KO it. Oh, wait a minute! It held on! That is a... Oh!
And poison will take it out. And however, since it did use that counter, this means that the Destiny Bomb is no longer active. So even if poison could affect Destiny Bomb, it's not going to. And here comes ya boy Ditto,
which has no moves left. But it will be able to hit Ghost types and struggle as typeless. I don't think it's going to be able to do enough.
For sure not, as Hunter goes for a Poison Jab. Doing well over half. And the Poison, oh my gosh, Hunter the Poison King. This Ditto is going to knock itself out with Struggle. So unless the Struggle crits for like 1,000,000 damage, I don't see any way how Red is going to get out of this with their Poké.
And in fact, I think that Ditto may fall on this turn as it attacks. And we're going to see a Kapow. That just goes to show you, you never know what will happen in a Pokemon battle. So, I do feel for the Red Team, but that was a very, just a match that was all over the place. And it was really hard to tell who was going to win until the end.
Alright, and just as the song suggests, that is quite the end to that adventure. And it seems like Blue will be winning. Well, it doesn't seem like it. Blue definitely does win with an 81% payout. Congratulations to the blue team.
Yeah, that is a pretty good payout. Non-Adventure is not quite over yet. We still got a few more matches tonight.
Well, I was just talking about the match as an adventure because it was quite...
That's true. That match was an adventure. And I think we're finally going to go into Pokemon Center now. Get hyped. We've seen a bunch of these. Maybe this one looks different.
Hey man, all I know is that this Pokemon Center looks pretty sick compared to the rest of the Pokemon Centers we see, even in official games. I'd like that to be the official Pokemon Center design. It's pretty neat.
I think that this is based on the anime where they're more round and they do have the hospital cross symbol over the door, as well as the Pokeball. I guess the ones in the games